These are but many objects drug addicts use to satisfy their addiction. And being on a high doesn't last them too long before the craving starts again. A scourge destroying families and communities. Substances are easily available. 35-year-old Yalmondero Kailis, a father of two, started dabbling in drugs at the age of 12. His addiction went on for 28 years. He even suffered third-degree burn wounds.
I wasn't forced to smoke, or I can't say I come out of a underprivileged family, because my mother and father gave me everything I needed in life. It's just a choice I made to smoke. I would say I was like, I wanted to fit in with my peers, and that resulted in me ending up being addicted to mandrake, stick, alcohol, dacha, cat.
Family members bore the brunt of his addiction.
We went through a very difficult time because Monroe was using drugs like constantly. For one day he will smoke like 6 times a day. At one time we found him here on the cross. He almost drowned. He was stealing from the family. They had to hide everything in the house away from him, like food, everything. He will steal anything just to get his necks fixed.
Kailis lost his job, family and children, but he's turned the corner.
To be honest with you, I didn't want to go to a rehabilitation center, and my mother had to take out a restraining order for me to go, and I went like as an involuntary service user. And when I came there, I realized that they gave me tools to recognize who I really am.
The Northern Cape Social Development Department has limited resources to fight drug abuse.
No, they are not. In fact, we are lamenting lack of support on the part of the NGO, because there are towns and villages, including municipalities across the province, where there are no facilities where this service is rendered.
While community members report drug lords, they say some police officers are in cahoots with the dealers.
I can't deny that. It might be possible. That's why, if really they have information about police officials who are involved in criminal activities, especially dealing with drugs, they are free to approach us so that those members can be dealt with.
Police can clamp down on dealers, families can beg and threaten, but as Kailis says, the first step must come from the addict.
My advice for other addicts out there, I know it's not easy and you wouldn't like to admit that there's a problem, but I assure you there is a problem. And without you acknowledging it, you'll never come out of the hole that the addiction has on you.
As a brighter future beckons for Kailis, he hopes sharing his story will help others. For now, his focus is on restoring his dignity and regaining his family's trust. Reginald Witbooi, SABC News, Kimberley.